Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday Night Live. I'm here. Ken's here. It's going to be a fun night. We got a big week. Ken just got off a big weekend. We got another big weekend coming up, and we got a great show for you tonight.
What big about this weekend?
Well, oh yeah, what's going on this week? Well, Ken, the good thing about this week is Ken doesn't have to travel.
Yeah, I can sleep in my own bed for once.
Yeah. Well, we got MegaCon coming up this week, and he's basically load-ins tomorrow. So he's already got to work.
So I will be loading during the show.
Yeah, right now he's going to be moving stuff around behind. But while he's doing that, I'll be here, and we are joined by our wonderful guest tonight. He's been here once before, but here he is again, Kagan McLeod. Kagan, how are you doing? Oh, and you're muted. Hold on, you're muted, Kagan. There we go. He's good. Now you're not. Now you're good.
I got you.
Because you were muted on your laptop. That's why you were muted. You're good. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. Did you hear that?
Oh, we got you now. Yeah.
It's very confusing. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. We got it because Kagan wanted to show off what he's drawing for you guys, but he also had this side one so he can look you guys in the face before he starts. So we've got he has a ton of we took about 12 pre-show commissions. So he's been working on all of those. He wanted to make sure he had plenty of time to plan them out a little bit. So he's actually going to be doing some of those live, but we are going to be taking claims tonight live as well. So if anybody who didn't get on that pre-list wants to get something, you probably won't see your piece drawn live, but he will do your piece. And depending on how many we get, it might take a little bit longer to get these new ones back versus these first 12, but not too much longer. You know, he's a busy guy, but he's willing to do this for you guys. So we'll in a second or two, we'll throw the claim up if anybody out there wants to get something. Until then, he put a lot of thought into all of these pieces that everybody did. And there were some pretty cool ideas for some pieces, I think.
They were very cool. Yeah. And I mean, these guys haven't seen them yet, so you don't know if I put any thought into them. But
yeah, I'm assuming.
but I have. I wanted to get them started a little bit so that the quality could be up, and then that I can render on the show tonight.
There you go. Well, Ken didn't waste any time. So if anybody who didn't get on this list wants to, you can. If you want to scroll the choices on the bottom, Ken, I know you have to fill those in, but I will make sure you have the options. They're on the 4C Facebook page. If anybody doesn't know what they are, we're offering up some black and white headshots, and we're also offering up some sort of half figures and some full figures, and then some really nice, fully rendered pieces. And the prices vary, obviously, between that.
Run them down for me so I can run them down.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta pull them up.
So he wants me to do it, but you don't want.
Listen, I've done my work. This is all you.
Hey, I just want to say thank you for coming back. I'm shocked. We usually don't have repeat guests. One time is usually enough. No, that's not true. That's not true. We usually wear people out.
Yeah, listen.
No, it's great. I wasn't sure what to expect, but because there's so many podcasts with nobody listening, and it was great to have a great audience for it. So
I'll tell you a quick story that can segue into something else. We had Sergio Aragonés on.
Yeah. And
are you familiar with Sergio from Mad Magazine?
Of course.
So before the show, he was like, I'm so nervous. And we were just, Sergio, just relax. It's just a conversation with two other guys. And we got him calmed down. And I told him, I said, hey, it's Jeff's birthday. He's like, oh, happy birthday. I said, okay, we're going to start the show. I started the show. You saw the timer?
The intro, right?
When it was over, he held up a finished picture of Jeff with a birthday cake saying, happy birthday, Jeff.
It is completely true that he is the fastest cartoonist in all of Cartoonum, because in the time it took us to pull him off the screen, do the opening intro, and come back, he had already fully rendered a happy birthday cake in my face by Gru the Wanderer with him at the bottom and already signed.
And he was nervous too.
But anyway, at the end of the show, he said, when are we going to do that again? He was so nervous going in, and at the end, he just wanted to repeat it. And we've heard that so many times. So, but we do thank you for coming back. And as the response of the pre-sales, you can tell we're just fantastic.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Once we put you up there and offered up the pre-sale for tonight's show, people were just crazy, and they had their ideas and the stuff they wanted. It's wonderful. And once again, you got some She-Hulks, which you're always going to get because that's, for the comic people, they love it. But I love that you got so much stuff that had nothing to do with She-Hulk too, and some stuff that really is going to let you kind of go buck wild on it. So I can't wait to see what you came up with for some of these.
Yeah, you did a beautiful piece for Bill Morrison of Julie Newmar's Catwoman.
That was last time, yeah.
I mean, Bill, I gave it to him this weekend, and Bill was just gushing over it. He was like, "God, I love this guy's style so much." So I might even be in the chat at some point. Probably checking things out.
Right. And then we did have some. We wanted to make sure that we announced, guys, that Kagan is here with us tonight, but he'll also be at the Fan Expo in Toronto this weekend.
Toronto Comic Con is called.
Toronto Comic Con. I'm sorry. Yeah, Toronto Comic Con.
But it's run by Fan Expo, and I'll be there. But I don't have any new work, so I'll just be drawing. So
yeah, drawing. Yeah, or listen, or anybody could pick up. You had that awesome. A friend of mine was lucky enough to get one and pick it up from you. Was the Art of She-Hulk book that came out that you had signed for me, and I'm very happy with that. So if you guys could pick one of those up, that's something great to get him to autograph because his artwork's in there, and it's another beautiful book about that TV show.
I might have to pick one up for Morrison. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Sorry, Ken.
So you're not going to have any. You don't have any pages from the upcoming project?
I do have them. Yeah,
he's got them. So guys, so what Ken?
You were talking about Sergio and Mad Magazine. I mean, do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it has been announced and teased that DC is doing a special comics issue of Mad called Mad About DC. That's a comic sized with Chip Zdarsky as editor and 64 pages of new stuff. And I've got a bunch of pages in there. And once we switch over, I'll show you a little sneak peek of some of the work that's going to be in the issue. Oh, yeah, we can do it right now. Okay.
That's a good time.
You said and this is written by, you did a little story that's written by Matt Fraction, correct?
I did, yes. So, I mean, it's very, let's see, it's big, but I've got some, a big Batman. I did everything big so I could. Let me see.
Wow. Look at that.
And that's Batman Through the Ages with some of the Golden Age villains. We got some 1960s Bat merchandise.
Oh, wow.
Everywhere.
That looks like Bill Morrison's room. And what do you think? That looks like...
I was trying to
that we have to talk about. Because that has Bill Morrison written all over it. Holy shit!
Cram in as many jokes as I can. I wanted to, do my heroes proud.
Listen, I'm not even kidding. If I bet you Bill's looking at that right now, going, "Need it, got it, need it, got it, need it."
I'm gonna tell them to watch the show. Let me know. Hold on.
Let's see. And then this is great.
This is the 80s, or in 80s, 90s. The Dark Knight kind of. Anyway, that's all you get for now.
Yeah, that's all we get for now. That's awesome, man. That's fantastic. I can't wait till that comes out. And that comes out, I believe, April 1st, I think.
Yes, April 1st.
And this is not a joke, guys. I swear, even though it's April 1st, this is true.
Yeah, it's probably that's why they do it on April 1st. Probably.
Yeah, it's very fitting for Mad Magazine to release something like this on April 1st. Exactly.
Do you know if Sergio did any marginals for it?
He did.
He did.
I don't know if they're marginals, but he's in it. They when it comes out, they're gonna release a little trailer for it with that Chip did, and I don't know. I guess I can say that yours truly, has a little cameo in it in my first acting gig. So watch for that. I am cop number 2.
Cop number 2, nice.
Did you get your SAG card?
No, this is all off under the table.
Oh.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Dude, I'm so looking forward. That might be the first comic I buy in years.
Awesome. I'm sorry about that shadow there, but that's way up there. I'm not going to be drawing up there. So.
No, you're fine. It's like I said, it's this is not even top 500 of the worst visions we've had of people drawing stuff. This is pristine compared to everything else.
I was really trying to get, not have the shadow of my hand and not have the shadow of the phone. It was very, very tricky. So let me see.
Oh, wow. I know which one that one is. Wow.
Okay. So I started this one because somebody asked for the vampire Lucy from Bram Stoker's Dracula, which I'm having a lot of fun with. And I started working on this crazy lace headpiece because I didn't know, it's kind of see-through. I wasn't sure if I could do that in front of everyone because it was very strange. So you can kind of see.
Wow. No, that is awesome. You know, my daughter, her first name is Harker, and she's named after
Mina. Let me see if I could. Oh, let's go a little closer. That shadow's unfortunate.
No, it's all good. It's good. We can see it just fine. Don't stress yourself out over it. It's beautiful.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start painting.
Yeah, do it, man. I can't wait. So this is one of the guys. Like I said, guys, we took 12 pre-show pieces before we announced it earlier in the week, and now we are able to take some more. So if anybody wants to get some, feel free. Ken is going to put the prices up here as soon as he is able to. I just sent him the prices, so they'll be up on the screen pretty soon. You guys can pick something, but there was lots of examples on the Facebook page of sort of what you get, and basically the kind of styles and sizes and things you get for the price. So yeah, just fantastic stuff. And to think the last time he was just kind of flying off the seat of his pants, just kind of like making up the ideas as he goes. This time he's actually having some time to put some thought in. So they're, if it's possible, they're even going to be better than the last one. So that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to work on this one for a little bit, and then, we'll cycle through.
Yeah, cycle through some. That's great. Yeah, exactly. That's what Kagan and I, we messaged before this, and he's kind of wanted to do that. He wanted to be able to have some time and work on some people's pieces, but kind of plan them out a little bit. So this is just, yeah, you can see. And Ken has the prices on the screen, guys. So there's some black and white headshots for $50. And then
I'm trying to make it a ticker, and it's not.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're good. I got it on my phone. I can just read it if you want to pull it down.
No, it's up there. It's up there.
So yeah, so it's then $200 for a color headshot, $300 for a color full figure, and then $700 for an A3, which is the larger size paper, guys. And that's a full illustration. And I got to tell you, when he does full illustrations, they are amazing. It's like a poster.
I'm working with acrylic gouache, and I can kind of use it as a watercolor or paint if I want, just depending on how. And then I can kind of use it as ink as well. So I'm having fun with that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Is that would it help if I zoom in, or is that okay?
No, we can see it fine. You're good. I mean, like I said, if Ken wants to, we could just fill the whole screen with your drawing and take our ugly faces out of here. But
I'm in it now. Yeah.
No,
I can't remove it like that. I don't think.
I believe in you, Ken. Even if you can't, then you guys will just have to deal with staring at us. Well, but they can see it just fine. And a lot of people watch these shows on their televisions. A lot of them watch them. You can on your phone, you can blow up whatever you want to see with your, you can just spread it out with the using the finger trick and just zoom in on your own. So if anybody wants to see anything closer, typically they're pretty adept at doing that nowadays.
Okay.
But I see we've got some great people out there in the crowd. Marcus is out there, and Ricky and Emilio's out there, and Lucas. And thanks a lot, guys.
Hello, everybody.
And if anybody has any questions for Kagan, and I like to use this line all the time, he can chew gum and walk at the same time, so he can draw and answer questions. So,
well, I'm slow at it. Okay.
I always joke about having met Jerry Ordway, and that is a guy who can either talk or write. He can definitely not do both. So he'll stop signing his name halfway through if you ask him a question he wants to answer right away. Okay, we do have a claim for one of the headshots. They are so the $50 headshots, guys. Those are going to be black and white, and they're going to be They're not going to fill the page. So just to let you know, you get more bang for your buck with the headshot, but it's still going to be a really nice piece. And like I said, there are examples of these on there, but we're more than happy to get that one for you. And he'll put ample work into it. So I don't know if you've bought from us before. It is the Thor Vereen. I'm pretty sure you have, actually. The Thor Vereen. So just let us know what character you want, and we will we'll add that to our list.
Yeah, you guys had some good, like the guys said, you guys had some good commissions. I always love obscure characters. I like mainstream, but out of the ordinary is really fun too.
Oh yeah, it's fun to dig your teeth into something like that. Yeah, definitely.
As I render these vampire teeth.
No pun intended. Oh, nobody wants to see that, Ken. There you go. I'm trying to make sure.
As small as I can make the screens.
Yeah.
As big as I can make his.
There you go. That's good. No, that's
you're using your phone, right?
Who?
You.
Yeah, this is his phone. This one's his phone. Yeah, the laptop is in the bottom right corner is his laptop, but his phone is what we're looking through right now.
Yeah, so if he rotates his phone, we might be able to get a landscape view of that thing. Well,
we'll see. Let's see. I wouldn't want to. Sometimes people lock their screens, though, Ken. You might be. I think you're just a glutton for punishment. But he wants to.
I have faith in you.
All right.
Okay. Give me a sec.
All
right. Let's see. Play the Jeopardy music. See, now he's turning the entire room for you, Ken.
It didn't go landscape.
Oh, but how do I?
See.
I was hoping his phone would go landscape.
Well, sometimes people have them locked, so they don't turn. That's why I said if it's an Apple phone, you can just scroll down, and it has a bar that'll tell you if your screen is locked or not. It's the one that has like
we can't hear you now, Kagan.
No.
You're not on.
He logged himself off. That's okay.
Whose dumb idea was this?
Listen, Ken, I give you all the credit in the world, buddy. Always wanting to fix stuff right in the middle. Well, you know what? That says a lot for Ken. Well enough is not good enough. He's always working for something. Sometimes it works out. A lot of the times it doesn't immediately. But it usually works out.
A lot of the times.
But it does work out eventually.
Am I back?
You're back. We can hear you.
But am I in landscape or no?
You are not.
Okay.
You can put it back the way it was. We tried. We gave it a shot.
Sorry.
Come on, chat. Defend me.
I warned Ken what would happen, and it did. And I take no gratification in that whatsoever.
Well, considering your luck lately, yeah.
Yeah, my luck.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry. I got this arm here that I'm struggling.
No. We appreciate you giving it a shot. And like I said, it's still even because Ken has you blown up so that's blown up so big in the middle. It still is a wonderful view of the artwork.
I took my glasses off, put them down, and I couldn't find them.
It's because you couldn't see them.
It's actually a little bit better. I got the shadow out of there. How's that?
That's great.
That's what Ken. That's what he wanted to do, anyways.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
That was the whole purpose, right there.
Okay.
It was worth it.
Oh, and let's see, Thor Vereen. This is what he for his black and white. These are his suggestions for the one he put in. He says he's going to throw out two. He said whichever Kagan thinks would be more fun, Detective Chimp or Ryan Gosling as Mojo Dojo Casa House Ken. Oh, I know which one my partner Ken here is going to pick.
This shall henceforth be known as Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Outstanding.
Okay. I mean, that'll be fun. I haven't seen Barbie.
Oh,
I will be winging it.
You just saw the best part.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the guy wants too. Mojo Dojo Casa Ken. Excellent.
Do you want Gosling? All right.
Oh no, I'll let him. He can either one. I'm happy. I don't have.
Oh well, like I said, he said whichever one you want to do. So if you want to do or Detective Chimp, those are your two choices. So
Great.
I will put them both down, and he can be surprised at which one he gets.
That's awesome.
There we
Okay,
go.
I'm feeling like I'm trying not to bump the phone with my head.
You move whatever you need to move around for you. It's more important for the art. I mean, like I said, as long we've had people who we just see their face the whole time, and then they just pick the art up every once in a while and show it off. So this, like I said, you can move it around any way you want. It'll work for us.
Great. Okay. Yeah. I want it to be interesting, but yeah, I realize I'm just kind of noodling with these fine details. Let's get this.
No, well,
That's what people want to see. They want to see the process.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're going to see you doing a finish here, and then they're going to see you start one,
Yeah.
kind of ties everything together.
Yeah, like I said, and if he decides, if you see him kind of put this away and pull out another one, it doesn't necessarily mean it's all done. And as I like to always say, is like with most artists, they say they never really finish anything. They just kind of at some point say, all right, I guess that's enough.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean he's not going to go back and put in a few more details and stuff or finish him up. We just want to make sure everybody who got a pre-show gets a chance to watch him, work on him a little bit if it's possible. So we're going to move around a little bit.
Yep. I'm like, I want to get in real close. I don't want to. So yeah, I might. It's really fine detail. So I need to zoom in. So I don't want you to put my lips into the frame.
No, you're good. Like I said, if there's something you want to work on later, you can just say, all right, I think I've done everything but the fine detail, and then just pass it on and grab another piece.
Great.
Yeah.
We got lots to do.
Oh yeah. And let's see, so Kagan's got he's got a graphic novel. I don't know if you can talk about it. That's kind of the next thing you're working on after, right? Something coming up.
Yeah, the thing is, this is what kind of helps with that, because I got a graphic novel in the works. I just can't afford to work on it, because every time I get going on it, I run out of money. So this you guys are helping me have some time to finish it. So it is coming up with Top Shelf. I have to finish it by the end of the year if I want it to come out next year.
Right.
So that's the goal.
Nice. Well, yeah. Listen, we're more than happy to bring you on as many times as it takes to get people great artwork and get you so you can even do more great artwork. So that's fantastic. It's a wonderful
Awesome.
symbiotic relationship we got going on. We dig it.
Let's just do a little bit of lacing before I am going to go in. I'm worried about if I do those irises here that they won't be as good as if I can get in real close, because
Sure.
So I'm going to come back to this one, because that demands some fine motor skills. Oh, this is actually a very cool one though.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, when I saw that on the list of ones, I was like, oh, that's going to look fantastic.
Yeah. What do you want to see next? I got a few She-Hulks. No, I'm going to wait a little bit to do She-Hulk, because I'm going to get the green paint out.
Sure. Whichever you want to do. So I know we've got. Let's see, I've got a Supergirl. We've got a black and white one of Marina from Alpha Flight.
So that she's such a cool character. I might give you a little color on that one, just because, with Marina in black and white, her kind of whole thing is that she's quite green.
Right. Well, I mean, I can't imagine that Jeremy would be mad if you added a little bit of color to it. And then, Lucas has a headshot of Scarecrow from the Romney Marsh, so that'll be interesting too. Yeah, I mean, and there are quite a few She-Hulks too, but we have lots of other ones, and there's some really cool ones that I sent you kind of after the fact, where people we're suggesting some very cool stuff. I know that Andrew had a really cool suggestion for you, and that's going to be one of those pieces. But there you go. There's Scarecrow.
Let's start on that one. I sketched that one out. This is Scarecrow from what? The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh?
That's what it's. I'm trying to see what it says on the thing. Let's see. I had never heard of that. I relied on you knowing what that meant or being able to look it up. But it says, Romney Marsh. Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. So,
yeah, so that's a Disney movie. I love how scary it is. There's apparently 3 characters.
oh
They're
wow.
all very like scary looking. So I love it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Lucas is in the chat right now. He says, "Oh, heck yeah."
Awesome.
Nice.
Is this something that terrified you when you were a kid, Lucas?
Probably. So I saw before anything else. Michael Paulson's out there, and he wanted to know how does this work? How do you get these? Well, we're a live claim sketch show, so all you do is whenever we put a little claim banner up, you just type the word claim, and if there's 3 or less claims, we will take your claim and we'll add you to the list. We are taking more claims. These were all done before the show. But if you want to get something, Michael, all you have to do is pick one of the options that are scrolling at the bottom of the screen and just type claim, and we will get that set up for you. Kagan's taken a couple more claims. He had about 12 pre-done ones. We just added one more, so he's at 13 now, but we have plenty of room to add some more. So if you want something, that's what you do. And then once you claim, if you've never bought from us before, which it sounds like you haven't, all you have to do is give us your PayPal email, and just send us send it. You can send that to Ken Carson on Facebook. You can send it to me on Facebook, Jeff Dunn, or you can just email us at krcarson13@hotmail.com and give him your information. That way he can send you out the invoice, and we can get you going. So anyways, for anybody new out there who hasn't, who wants something, there you go. Oh, and let's see what we got. We got another little claim while we're doing that. And then, yeah, we want to know, let's see, Lucas, what did you say about that? Say he's actually a Robin Hood type character. He's a scary hero. Huh. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this, or maybe I have and I'm just not remembering it. Are you familiar with this, Ken?
It's 60s.
Is it 60s? I guess it was like a live action Disney thing.
Vincent Price is in it.
Oh, wow. Now I got to see. I must have seen this. There's no way I would have missed something like this. My memory. It's I guess it's Romney Mart. I don't know. What is it called? What is the Disney thing called? Is it called Romney Mart?
That's what I Googled anyways. Is Vincent Price in it? Now I'm second guessing myself.
All right, Lucas, we need more information. Let's see. But the second claim we've got, Jose Alicia 13 would like a headshot of the classic Power Man. All right, I like it.
Marvel?
I'm gonna say Marvel is probably where he's going with that, and the headshot is going to be a color headshot, so that's going to look incredible. So I'm going to write that down.
Very cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think I'll get this black in, and we'll see.
Sure.
It's a little bit tough to do the well, we'll see how it goes.
The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. I have never heard that in my life.
Not Vincent Price. Scarecrow is played by Patrick McGoonahan. Okay.
McGowan.
I don't know.
McGowan.
Listen, I trust the guy with an owl in his name. But like we said, if anybody out there would like to get on the list, we can always add you on. We got 2 more that we've added onto the list. So let us know. Like, prices are running on the screen if anybody else wants to get in. And these are the pre ones that he kind of mapped out already, and he's gonna go to town on them. If you guys are not familiar with Kagan's worth, shame on you. You guys should totally know what his work is. But he did do the after credit scenes for the She-Hulk, and he does. Oh, just looking at your Instagram and your all of the stuff you've been doing over the years is amazing. Just like your fashion stuff, everything, the color palette. There's a few little political things in there too, which I love. Once again, understand they're not for everybody. Everybody has their own thing, but I love them.
This is wet. I'm gonna let this dry and come back to it because it's I don't want to get my handle
Sure. So
Okay.
Michael, if you want to get one of the $50 ones, then that's just going to be a black and white headshot. So it's not going to be like the one you just saw. It's going to be more. It's going to be a little bit smaller. It's not going to quite fill the page, but it is going to have some great details to it. And sometimes Kagan decides to add color just because he loves to add color, but it's not going to be quite as detailed as the larger headshots are going to be. But
Let me show you this one. This is can you guys see the line work on that
yep.
or no?
Oh yeah, we can see it. That looks like a lovely She-Hulk right there.
No.
No?
Well, yeah, I haven't colored it yet. So this
wow.
is somebody has asked for oh, wait, what is that shadow coming from? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
A rogue with a specific costume.
Oh, this is Ryan's.
He gave me a few options, and I have never seen this one, so I thought that was cool. I love the Savage Land costume, but I know I'll do that one again. I don't know if anyone will ask me to do this again. So
nice.
I chose this one.
That's great. Oh no, Ryan will love that. Ryan handles our social media, and he's a good friend, and he is a huge Rogue and a fan. And yeah, he's gonna love that. He regretted not getting on it last time when we announced you were gonna be back. He was like, he's like, I'm not passing it up again. So perfect. He's gonna be so happy with that.
Okay, I'm gonna lay on some color. This way is kind of, let me see.
Nice. Like, so yeah, Michael, if you want to get something, just let us know. If you want to claim something, just just type that word claim in there and we will add you to the list, and then we'll get your payment information. But
can you guys see that okay?
Oh yeah, we can see it. It's phenomenal. She's got a lot of skin showing, just like we like it.
First step is just laying down some color, which takes some time. And then it's kind of fussing is the fun stage. All the stages are fun. Actually, the stage I hate the most is the blank page. You guys know the artist that did the comic Black Sad?
Oh yes.
Is it Juan? Garrido maybe or something?
Yeah, something like that. I'd have to see it to know. I have seen him before. I actually watched him draw a little bit at Baltimore Comic-Con a few years ago. Yeah, amazing stuff.
I met him at some comic event. And that's what I asked him. I said, "What's your least favorite stage of, comics?" And I was hoping for that, like, because mine is the blank page, because it's I don't know what I'm doing. It's hard. It's the hardest part for me. But he said no parts. He loves them all. So I really didn't like that answer. I wanted I wanted something to console me.
Right. And let's see. So Mike, you did claim something. So just to double check, you want the black and white headshot, correct, Michael? Just put a big yes or a thumbs up in there, just so I make sure I get you the right one. I want to make sure, but if you wanted the color headshot, I want to make sure I get that one for you too. So just let me know, and I got you down. He's getting a She-Hulk, and I'm not sure if he's getting the black and white or color. So we'll find out in a second, but that'll be another one. Yep. So he wants the black and white one. Excellent. All right.
Great. Cool. I'm not writing these down, so you guys.
Yeah, I've got you, and I'll send you the list of the new ones. I know I already sent you the list of the old ones, so we got those already to you. So I'll send you this new list too.
Yeah, thanks for that. That'll be fun.
Absolutely. Let me see. I probably need to forward this first list to Ken so he can send out these invoices. I don't know if we've invoiced any of you all yet, so we will shortly. Let's see.
I might even we'll see how it goes, but I might bounce back and forth. So if I put yours away, doesn't mean I won't come back to it. I mean, I'll come back to it eventually, but you know, I might bounce around, especially if I'm waiting for the paint to dry.
Oh yeah, we're very familiar with that. Sometimes we work with Bill Morrison at his table, and he used to paint these. People would bring pop dolls up, and we had these beautiful paints that he would use, and he would sometime have to he'd lay something down, then you have to put it aside to work on the next one, waiting for that to dry. Then you put that one aside and work on another one, kind of scroll his way back through. So
Exactly.
how that goes.
And then I got portable fans.
Yep.
I reduced that drying time into minutes,
Worked much better than us blowing on them.
but it was still. Then you would just get more orders, and there'd be 15 of them. Then
Just laying around exactly with us moving the fans around, trying to dry them all as fast as possible.
yeah, guys. When it comes to the invoices, I'll do my best. I got a big weekend coming up.
Yeah. Well, we'll get them out for you guys. We want to get you invoiced, and we want to get so we can get this stuff out to you. And like we said, Kagan's going to be in Toronto this weekend. So if anybody's up in that area or planning on going, you can go up there and say hi to him. And should be a fun show.
It is. I'll get to that. It is white shirt with yellow polka dots, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Rogue's leisure wear. It's her, you know, it's her gardening outfit, really.
Okay. Now, yeah. Here we go. Let's get this in here.
Oh,
This is kind of like, you know, maybe it's fun to watch. I don't know. Maybe it's boring. I just got to get the color down, and then the fun part is the stage after this. But unfortunately, it's a little hard for me to get too close. But
So you kind of do this. You lay the color down, and then you're going to put your line art in.
Yeah.
To tighten it up.
Yeah, and then these I can use these transparently or opaquely, so you know I can't really make a mistake, or I try not to, but I can always fix it.
Oh yeah, you can always water them down a little bit and make them a little lighter and darker. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So we've talked about it recently that I've in my personal life, I've turned my collecting into more of animation cells.
Oh.
And that's how they would do animation cells. They would paint like that, and then they'd put the line work on the top of the cell.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
What's up? I mean, this way, because I do this because I'm painting the line work with paint, not with ink. Maybe like with ink, I would do it in a watercolor. You could do the ink first and color that in. But a lot of times the paint would go over the ink anyways, so I saved it for the end.
Right. And it's nice because when you're doing it like this too, when you have pencil and then you're doing the sort of the line work and the paint, it makes for less of a sort of a stiff, dramatic outline. It's more, almost more realistic that it just, sort of the color just kind of ends versus having like a definitive black line endpoint, which is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can have some soft edges, some hard.
All right.
And part of it, everyone does a lot of digital artwork and, AIs out there. So I'm trying to make as much real world stuff as I can.
That's already looking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ryan, if he's not watching, I'll let him know he was drawing yours live, and will definitely tune in to see it later. And yeah, Ricky, if you want to claim one of the black and white headshots, that's great. Just let us know what character you'd like, and I will add it to our lists. And yes, guys, Marcus is alluding to the fact that our wonderful partner, Mr. Mike Becker, could not be here tonight. Yeah, he got stuck at work, but normally he would say, yes, there is 4% processing and $25 shipping on all these items, guys. So just want to make sure you know that we don't ship for free, and we unfortunately can't eat the PayPal fees. So because that would dig into it, but we want to get you this great art. And like I said, none of this stuff is super expensive. We live in this sort of lower tier area. We do offer the $700 full ones today. But that's, I mean, when you guys get those, if you pick those up, you're going to understand why there's so much, because a lot of work goes into those and a lot of colors and backgrounds, and they're
Well, yeah, let me show you one. I'm going to put this away because that's ready.
Before you do that, Kagan, real quick, Bill Morrison is watching. Can you show him those pages you showed us in the beginning?
Okay. All right, Bill. Bill wants to see the Batman pages.
Well, he didn't know about
Well, I mean, I did them
these.
in.
No, these are going to be in that. This is going to be in that Mad magazine, right?
I did them in tiers because this is the top of the page because I wanted to draw huge.
Right.
So this is I'm doing Batman through the ages.
Right. That was the 80s.
That was the 80s, and then here's some merchandising crap from the 60s. Everyone remembers these Halloween costumes.
Oh.
And I don't know if you can see that. Does anybody know about this questionable Batman sport gun?
I bet you anything that Bill owns one. Anything.
There's 100%. He's probably
The rest are jokes, but that one's real.
Yeah.
And then here's one with a bunch of the villains.
He said he has all that stuff.
I said as soon as I saw it, Bill, if you saw that, you'd be like, need it, got it, need it.
I've actually seen that gun at Phil's house, I think.
Okay, so I'll show you this. I did get started on this one because this is one of the big ones.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh,
So,
God, look at that.
And this is just where he started, guys. You have no idea where this is going to end up when it's done.
yeah, I just I figured you didn't want to watch me filling in all the
Right.
color, but yeah. So this should be cool. I'll work on.
Oh no,
this
that's
one.
great. Listen, you have no, like, people who love to watch art, like a lot of our people that watch this show. You could literally draw one of these from start to finish, and take the full amount of the show, and they would just be mesmerized by how it turns from almost a empty piece of paper into a work of art at the end. It's amazing. I mean, they'll watch from start to finish. So you don't think that any part of your process is boring or tedious. It's all interesting to people who love art.
That's great to hear. Yeah.
So there's a comment on the screen that only a mad artist can say to another mad artist.
The usual
That's
gang of
great.
idiots.
Yeah, amazing.
So,
I'm
there
happy.
you go. You are one of the usual gang of idiots now.
I hope it's usual.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Oh,
and let's
what's
see.
up?
So here's for the last black and white headshot that we just added. He has, people love to give you a choice. I love this. So his choice is your choice, either the character Dupe or Hellboy. So I will write those down.
Amazing. I could probably have more fun with Hellboy, like in terms of, I like ecstatics a lot, and actually I have a You Go Girl sketch on the go, which you will see shortly. And that's what Dupe's from, right?
Oh yeah, you got me. I know I've heard of it before, but I once again hold a gun to my head and I would not be able to tell you. But as soon as you show it to me, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right.
I love the character, but I'm worried that can I make it? Can I make it me?
Right.
But so I'm leaning Hellboy, though I love Dupe. Let's go. Let's get these.
And Bill wanted to confirm. He said it doesn't matter. Even one-timers are in the club.
There you go.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, and Devin's out here. He says he's looking forward to seeing his what you do with his Cyclops piece. So that
I actually have that. Tell him I have that one underway.
There you go. All right, well, listen, if you got time, buddy, Devin, stay tuned. It might come up on the board. He might put a little work into it while he's here. So.
He's got so many pre-order pieces. He's kind of bouncing around doing, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's actually pretty cool to watch too.
Yeah.
We're seeing things at different stages of development. Which is cool.
Yeah. Plus everybody gets to see a little bit of their stuff, which is great, this was all Kagan's suggestion to make sure he could put a little more thought into the pieces and get a little further along. Honestly, I wish all of our artists were like you and would do their stuff in advance. Sometimes
I have fun on the weekend preparing.
Listen, sometimes they postpone stuff a little bit too long, and then we get to them and they're like, oh, you haven't started that yet. And you're like, ah.
It looks like I made a mistake here. This was I left it white so it could be a leg, but I don't think it's supposed to be a leg. So I will. I just have to color that red. If anyone's alarmed by that shape.
Well, Lucas said, "Wow, Supergirl is gorgeous. Whoever commissioned has the lucky guy." Why do I feel like that's a misdirection?
Let's see. No, he did. That's definitely not his.
It's not. Okay.
No, Mike.
I thought Lucas was pulling one over.
Mike Barrera is no. Lucas. He got the scarecrow that we saw earlier.
Oh, okay.
Is this Supergirl for someone who's here?
I don't know if I've seen him in the chat.
I don't know if I have either.
I don't know if Mike's out there, but if he is, I'm sure
he can watch it later.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the great thing about you including all of this is and people will be able to tune in and see it whenever, and it'll be forever on screen.
Oh, see, that's where I get scared. But let's give it a little bit of brown in the hair.
Okay, is there any way you can move the camera down some?
Yeah. Is it with that?
No, like the directionally down, not up and down. Like, like
he wants to see more of the bottom of the that.
He look like that. Yeah, it's got to come down to see that though.
It's hard, Ken. Ken always directing in the middle of the scene.
It's just a stupid shadow.
Yeah. God, you don't have like 5 different light choices, Kagan. God, I mean, it needs to be like an operating room in there, which I just learned.
What kind of shadow do we get with this light? Does that change? That's
none. We got nothing.
There's no shadow.
It's shadowless. It's beautiful. Yeah, okay. Actually, I was watching something very recently about operating room camera lights, and the fact that they don't have they have so many different styles of light that they don't leave any shadows. And I was like, I never thought about that before when they're operating. Oh, more technical difficulties. Kagan will return shortly on screen.
Fuck, sorry. Oops.
No, you're good.
I just I hit the phone. Can you hear me?
We got you, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Okay, am I there?
Ken is cycling through his disclaimer videos.
I was buying time.
We're buying time. All right, let's see. Oh, there we're back. Look at that.
Okay. Well, you lied. There is a shadow.
Oh, well, yeah, there is a shadow.
Well, definitely not like it was, though.
Well, whatever works for you to do the piece, you can always move it up and down just to show everybody else. But whatever is not in the way of you. That looks
great. There you go. Look at that.
All right. Well, once again, if that shadow bothers you, Kagan, you can always change the position.
Even you can anywhere like that, it's fine. We can see a lot more of it now.
Okay.
I know. But he's got a shadow across the whole middle of the piece. That's the problem. Is he doesn't.
It's very
It's just for you. I mean, well, for us, whatever you want to, we'd like to see as much of the piece as we can. But if that shadow bothers you drawing, then you can change.
It's very annoying.
Then don't do it.
So take all right. So get a flashlight, glue it to your shoulder, and point it directly at the. No, I'm just.
Wait, let me try this back on. With the one over.
There we go. That's good.
See there, you got a cross shadow. There you go.
Is that good? All right. Let's see.
Okay, that kind of burns it out a little bit. All right.
That's perfect for us, but if it doesn't work for you, you can do it any way you want.
This is actually great.
Oh, there you go. Then we're in. Ken, great directing.
Thank you.
It's I mean, I'm there's shadows everywhere. There's lights everywhere. It's very tricky to make it so I can see the artwork and the camera and everything.
He's gonna have so many lights on him. He's gonna start having to use his sweat on the page to blend.
Yeah. Okay, let's go in. Let's do a little bit of rendering on this.
We put the fun in no refund.
Can you guys see that? Is that too finicky?
No.
That's good. All right.
It's beautiful. And while he's doing that, I'll mention once again that we're doing MegaCon this weekend, guys. So while Kagan is in Toronto doing Comic-Con Toronto, we will be at MegaCon from Thursday to Sunday. We have Bill Morrison, we have Carrie Gamble, and we have, for the first time, we are bringing Mr. David Silverman, director of Monsters, Inc. and The Simpsons movie, and worked on, but does not have any credits for. What is it again, Ken, that he worked on and has no
Ice
credits
Age?
for? What is it?
Ice Age.
Ice Age, that's right.
Yeah.
For some reason, he has nothing on Ice Age, but he did do some storyboarding on Ice Age, and he worked on tons of Simpsons episodes, directed a lot of those. So he will be at the table with us, signing autographs and doing some remarks. And 4C for the first time also will have a booth outside of Artist Alley.
We'll be right on the red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to do some live shows from not only Artist Alley, but probably the booth.
Yeah, and the booth is going to be it's a retail booth, guys. There's going to be lots of stuff to buy, including some from the first 3 seasons of The Simpsons. Ken has a good portion of animation cells, as well as animation cells from other shows and other projects, and there'll be plenty of shirts and keychains and posters and prints and toys and just everything you can possibly imagine. So definitely come by. It's going to be a sight to see. We're hoping it's going to get a lot of foot traffic. We put a lot of thought into its design, giant banner, and some really cool stuff that people are probably going to want to take pictures with. So if you are there planning on going to the show, please swing by the booth. It should be a lot of fun. Plus, you can pick up stuff to get David and Bill to sign at the booth, which will be great.
Yeah. And they're going to be at the booth sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we should have some fun. There's going to be a huge Simpsons panel with those guys. So yeah, it should be fun.
See how quick that starts to come together? Like,
it's amazing how fast that turned from just sort of color into just detail. It's awesome.
But that's what I love paint, because I just basically did yellow and then a little bit of brown and then dark line on top. But so 3 stages, but it really, all the gradations make it look, a lot more lively than just ink.
Right.
Where you think this is boring for us, this is what we want to see.
Oh yeah, no. Listen, I tell people this all the time. When I used to go to shows when I was in my teens, I would come into the convention and I would go stand next to the artist and I would just stand there for like 7 hours and just watch them draw for me and for everybody else in line. And I didn't care about anything going on in the convention. I just wanted to watch the artist's work. And so this is like, it's like candy for me, man. This is great.
That's cool. Yeah. Sometimes that's stressful. When you're at a con and you're waiting to see your sketch and you go and check in on the artist and you're like, are you finished yet? And they're not finished.
Oh, and well.
Just the anticipation,
Right. Well, back in the day, it wasn't as stressful as I can imagine it would be now with the prices that things are. Because back then, when I was collecting, I think the most anybody charged for a sketch at a convention was $25. Everything was like $20, 15, $20. Like I said, I got a piece. I remember when John Romita Jr. and his father Senior did a local convention. I got them to each draw me a full figure, and it was $25 each. And that's just something you don't see. And that's pencil and ink, not just a little quick sketch either. And you just, nowadays those things are just very less and less common. I think a full figure price probably, I would say, is somewhere between, 400 and, I mean, it could be anywhere up to $2,000 depending on where you're getting it from now. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Would we blame eBay for that?
Well, just it's just the way with demand comes the prices going up, and whereas, yeah, rub it in. Listen, whereas back then, people cared more about the comics than they did, the art. They never thought about it as a collector's thing. They just people just kind of wanted a piece by the person they liked.
Yeah.
It's different now. It's everything has a monetary value to it, and people want to get paid for their time and the amount of work they put in, and people, people mention all the time how how much money like Jim Lee charges for his stuff, and it's like, yeah, but he worked really hard to build himself up to where he is, and the alternative is he could be like Todd McFarlane, where they just don't sketch, so you're never going to get something. So the fact that he charges a lot of money, you should just be happy that you can actually, if you can save up enough money, you can get something, because I'm sure there's not just Todd, but there's lots of artists out there that you're never going to get because they just don't draw. So, people are worth what anybody wants to pay.
It's coming along nice.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I will. I want to get in closer, so I'm going to keep moving. Let me
move right along. That's great. On to the next.
Let me come back to
good old Scarecrow.
I'm keeping. Well, I got a lot to get through, but I'll show you everything. You're good.
And just to let everybody know, Kagan is not going to be here for the full 2 hours. He does have another appointment later, so but he's going to be here for a while longer. So stick around, and he's going to, like I said, be noodling on these. Yeah, we guys, we pretty much got open claims for Kagan. We picked up another 4 claims tonight on top of the 12 we took before the show. But the options are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If anybody wants something, jump right in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll show you. Let me see. Well, whoever mentioned dupe, I've started this. Let's start on this.
All right.
This is You Go Girl from Ecstatics.
Oh, there. This one is for Brian. Yeah, this looks awesome. Nice full figure. This is just the full figure option, guys. This is the $300 full figure color option. So with these, typically you don't get a lot of background. It's just it's gonna be a wonderful, beautiful full figure. That's the difference between what you get with this and like that Supergirl we saw, which was the $700, where you get the background and it fills it all. It's also larger. This is a smaller size, but just so there is a definite difference between the two. There's nothing wrong. This is gonna be awesome when he's done with this piece. Like I said, you guys can get any option and you're going to get a wonderful piece.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll just work on. I won't work on everything though. She has. Does she have sleeves? Oh yes, she's got sleeves and yellow sleeves. That's skin.
Wow.
I know.
Yep. Once again, sad to say, I am not familiar with You Go Girl from Ecstatic, and I should be just looking at how gorgeous you made this character.
I haven't read it. Sorry, I got a brush in my mouth. I haven't read it in a long time, but it's awesome. It's Mike Allred, and I love it because they just keep introducing these characters, and you start to get into them, but they keep dying. So it's like an X-Men, but you're not sure, never sure who's going to make it, which is I love.
Yeah, we actually had a chance to hang out with Mike Allred in the real world a couple of years ago. We went to we met up at Universal.
At the Krusty Burger. Or no, sorry, it was Moe's.
Moe's. We went to Moe's, yeah, and got to hang out with Mike.
Amazing.
Yeah, Bill was there. We were doing a little meetup with Bill for anybody who wanted to come into Universal and meet up. So we hung out at Moe's, and Mike was there, and Bill was there. And we had a bunch of 4C fans come out and say hi, and that was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I haven't met him, but I love his stuff.
Oh yeah, wonderful style.
Big Beatles fan.
I like that big fat brush ink style for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And his is so clean.
I did not have a Flaming Moe. I don't know if did you get a Flaming Moe, Ken?
I think I had a Duff.
Yeah, I definitely had a Duff.
Duff.
Oh, and I'll tell you something cool we did is Bill did these cards that had Simpsons drawings on them, and we had a bunch of them to give to anybody who came in, who was willing to spend the money to go to Universal, and if they were just doing that to kind of come in and see us and do that, we wanted to give them some thank yous, and we ended up with a few left over. And I remember walking up to a family that I saw, and they had 2 kids, and they were huge Simpsons fans, and I remember I gave them a couple of the cards for the kids so they could remember their time at Duff's, and got some really cool pieces from Bill on sketch cards, and they were over the moon for that stuff. So it's always fun when you can do neat stuff like that. They weren't even looking for it at that. They weren't even, there for that, but Bill was nice enough to let me do that. So felt really nice to share that with some people. So hopefully those kids will be future art buyers. That's what we want. We want to bring them in.
First hit's always free.
Exactly. Jose, I see you just chimed in. I just wanted to double check. You did want the color headshot and not the black and white. Just let me know in the chat. I was writing my stuff down, and I don't know if I wrote down correctly. So I just want to make sure I get you the right one. So let me know.
You can see how so that was just one flat color for each kind of shape, and a little bit darker here and there, and then it's already looking,
Yeah, you get it's beautiful. It's how you get the shadows in there. It's great, and even the hair, just with that, you haven't even really hit it yet, but it definitely doesn't look like. That's the difference between a brush and a marker. Is it doesn't look like just one solid color. It looks like it's differences.
Yeah, get some texture.
Thank you, Jose. I appreciate it. Just want to make sure. All right, I got it down right. Very good.
What sketch is that?
Oh, he got the Power Man.
Right.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So his is a color one. The other 3 that we got were all just the black and white headshots, but that's a color one. So I wanted to make sure I didn't write that one down. But guys, once again, Kagan's prices are on the bottom of the screen. If anybody wants anything, make sure you get in on it. I don't know. I'm sure we'll love to have Kagan back on again, but he's a busy guy, so I don't know when we'll get him. He is doing Toronto this weekend, but
I'll come back every.
Oh yeah, well we'll definitely get you back, but we want
seasonally. How about that?
There you go. So 4 times a year is what we're looking for. So this would be your last time for the next 3 months to get something from Kagan. So, and you never know, guys. These prices may not last forever. Kagan was nice enough to keep the prices the same as the last time, but we can't always say it's going to be like that because, unfortunately, everything gets more expensive as we go. So you want to make sure you get them for these prices while you can.
We'll have to see if all my paints are oil based or not. We'll see what happens.
Right. Right. Exactly. If it costs more to ship and you can't get them here, and then it's just a whole other mess. And next thing you know, there's a guy on the corner with a trench coat with a bunch of paints under his coat.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna try and work on the face a little bit.
Sure.
We'll leave the rest. Now, this character kind of has like real bags under her eyes, or I don't know what. Mike always draws her with like a big, heavy black ink under the eyes. So I don't know if that's her makeup or what, but I think that's what really makes it look like the character. So, but it's delicate. I don't want to ruin it. So we'll see.
No, it looks beautiful.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, listen, it's another thing I love about your work is my father was a hairstylist, and he always had these these art pieces up in his salon and that's sort of kind of what your work reminds me of. Is he always had these like 1950s sort of very watercolory kind of paintings and with it's something that just kind of hits me in the nostalgia whenever I see a lot of your work. It just reminds me of that sort of style of that, like, you know, just like that, like the short hair and just and the dresses and this and just all of it is just fantastic.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh, look at that, guys! Wow.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the shadow. Yeah, I mean, I collect. I don't know. I have right here. Let's see if I can pan up so you can see it. The that piece on the wall there is Albert Dorn, kind of 40s comics.
Sure.
And I mean, I love Jack Davis, who's a mad guy. I think Albert Dorn would have been one of Jack Davis's influences. I think just came just before him. I'm sure. But anyways, I do love that mid-century stuff.
Oh yeah. And then Jose has decided to go with a full figure Power Man instead. So awesome. Yeah, it's a good call, man. Like I said, the $300 full figure is a great way to go.
Yeah, thank you. Great. I love to do that.
Ricky said when you were talking about the shadows under her eyes, Ricky's like, yeah, she's a drinker.
yeah, or at least a smoker. Yeah, just something like that. That's yeah. She still looks pretty and not too messed out. My Infinite Kung Fu comic, if that ever gets turned into a movie or an animation or something, that's a comic I did in 2011. I loved the soundtrack to the Luke Cage TV show. It was so good to me.
Oh yeah, wow.
I want that guy to do the soundtrack.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and Michael Coulter, the guy who played Luke Cage in the show, is he's going to be at MegaCon this weekend.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Well, I mean, that's kind of
yeah, you did some great. I'm a big face guy. I like when the face is good. That's like, oh
yeah.
If the person sees you draw none of the rest of that, I think the fact that they got to watch you create that face is enough. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I won't well, let's just do a quick fill in of some of the yellow part of the costume.
Oh, and Brian is out there, so he says, "So great, thanks." So there you go.
Great.
Glad you could be out there, Brian. Look at that.
Let's just do this quickly, and then this is not finished. We will.
Right. And Brian, it's so cool when you see, like, he's just throwing down this yellow, but when you see what it looks like once he gets back in there, it's going to blow your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I mean, I hope it blows your mind. Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, let me show you. I got a couple of She-Hulk ones. Which one do you want me to work on? Okay.
Well, whatever you want to work on, bud. You pick one. And like I said, he's got to bring out the giant bucket of green guys for these. So,
Okay, so this one, this is the one a person wanted She-Hulk, in a scene from the show. So I've started her kind of like in the show. Oh, that shadow bothers me.
move
So
stuff.
sorry.
Move whatever you need to move. You're good, bud.
Sucks.
That perfect right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And we can still see the page just fine.
Just tightening.
Sure.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. Beautiful.
This is She-Hulk having smashed up the courtroom with a bunch of broken desks and everything. Somebody, now I don't know if this is too scandalous for YouTube, but somebody has asked for She-Hulk as the copper tone girl.
Look at that.
So this is, I just started the background because nobody wants to watch that, I assumed. But so I've got a Great Dane there because, for scale. So there's that. And so the political piece, somebody has asked for a riff on the Captain America cover where he punches Hitler. Yeah, so I'm starting on that.
Yeah, and then it's it might be somebody you recognize who's taking the spot of Hitler. So.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted it to kind of look like that cover.
And I love that you brought in the blue and the red. That's great.
Yeah, it was Captain America, and this is not print that I painted this. This is by hand. So I mean, it looks kind of like a.
Oh, it does. No, it's gorgeous. It almost looks like it is a print. That's great.
But since this one's.
Yeah, since that one's up there, I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
For shits and gigs.
He is going to need as much orange as green in this one.
I'll come back. You know what? Maybe I'll just go, or maybe that'll be repetitive if I'm doing all the green. But
yeah, listen. If you want to lay down the green on each one, you could totally do that. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, you could just flow through the green.
That's my autobiography.
Flow through the green. Exactly. Done.
Okay. Well, let's get it. See how quick it is?
Yeah. It's...
Yeah, just leave a little bit white there, like highlights, and then a little bit of a little bit of darker green will come next, and then hopefully it gives a good illusion. Now here, I painted with the blue, so there we go. Need to get the white out for that. And that's kind of stuff that will be easier to fix offline.
Oh yeah.
But see, like I couldn't paint that red without going over the hand, but just go over opaque.
Yeah, look at that. Just making the fingers with the slight move of that brush is just incredible.
Yeah. There's another cool. I mean, I don't know if anybody who's watching is from Toronto. But in this studio, in a couple months, I'm bringing in an illustrator to do a drawing workshop here.
Oh wow!
Francis Vallejo from Detroit, and he's done lots of comics. But he's a great illustrator. He's done some kids' books. He's done some Folio Society books. Do you know that company? Very like boutique.
Okay. Yeah.
Hardcovers that are illustrated. Anyways, I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah, no,
So
that'll be fun.
just bringing him up to run a workshop, and I don't get anything out of it except attending a free workshop by somebody who I think is very cool.
Yeah, no, that's great. Oh, and Jablonski's out there. Yes, he had no idea you were in Toronto. I don't know how you didn't know that. I think we talk about you all the time, but Jablonski's the one who got the Rogue. So he worked on your Rogue earlier, Jabo. So if you didn't get a chance to see him working on it, tune back.
Oh, yeah,
Shame
I'll
on
show you.
you.
Yeah, stick around. I'll
It'll make its way back around.
pull it out.
Oh,
I
Ricky's
went.
gonna upgrade. Hold on a second. We're upgrading that Hellboy to a full figure color. I think that is a genius choice. So we've changed from the $50 headshot to the $300 full figure color, and you will not be disappointed, Ricky.
Awesome. That'll be fun. Thank you. So this is a little messy right now, but that's the text. We want texture and everything like that. So that'll be cool. Yeah, that's my idea to have a little prepared so I could show you some of the goods and make people upgrade. So
listen, absolutely. Once they see what they're getting, I mean, it's an easy upsell. And listen, these suggestions you guys made, like I know he probably doesn't, I of course, because I'm a huge She-Hulk guy, I've got a lot of She-Hulks by Kagan, but you can understand that, he likes to stretch his artistic, wings a little bit. But I think you guys, the way that you asking for him to do something that he's done a million times, but you guys are keeping coming up with great new ideas and stuff to make it interesting. So it's not just, oh, She-Hulk posing, She-Hulk posing, She-Hulk posing,
that's true. And I do appreciate, like, it seems like everybody, either you give the artist a choice or, put your trust in them. We love that. Because you'll get a better piece if it's not an overly, directed. If we can do something that interests us, it'll always turn out better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't get me wrong, I like She-Hulk a lot. I'm so glad I got worked on the She-Hulk show. Like, for me, like, did we talk about this last time? Like,
once again, feel free to talk about it again if we did.
If I got the Moon Knight show, that's kind of equivalent, but like, I like drawing people's face. So Moon Knight would not be fun to be doing for the rest of my life.
Right.
She-Hulk's got the humor. She's got, I don't know.
Listen, you don't have to sell me on She-Hulk. She is my all-time favorite character in all of comics, and I love her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just give her a tan line here.
Great.
I'm sorry if you're under 18.
They've seen worse.
Oh yeah. Listen, you guys missed out. I had Kagan do me the John Byrne where she's jumping rope and you can't, the shadow, the speed of the rope is covering up.
Oh, that was you.
That was me. Yeah, I had a buddy come get that from me. I was trying to think of ideas for stuff, and I was like, do this one. He'll kill this one. So once again, it's all about what you can't see. It's, you can show a little bit. It's you know.
That's right. Okay, we can come back. Let's go with this one. This is courtroom.
Yep, courtroom breaking stuff.
You know what? Well, I'm getting bored of all this green. I'm gonna stop this one for a second.
No, pick something else. Go for it.
Let's go. Let's just go back to this for a sec and get the hair.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to work on this piece for a long time?
I've got a couple details. So we got some cankles in there, and I will be doing. I don't know. Does that mean to do a bruised hand? I don't know.
Listen, you do you, buddy. There is nothing that is not factual. You could, you know.
Anyway, the guy is mean. Every time, yeah. Anyways, I won't talk politics, but I will put it on record. I don't like the guy.
Noted. And you are on a channel that hosted a Kamala Harris art drive where we had Arthur Adams do a full piece that went for over $10,000 in support of Kamala. So
Great, good.
Didn't quite go the way we wanted, but you know.
Okay. Is okay. Well, let's put that aside for a sec. Let me show you this too. Okay, here's one you haven't seen yet. This is what I started working on. This Cyclops.
Oh wow.
Now,
this is.
and I just kind of this is the comic book size, so don't be. I will trim it. It's the guy who collects.
Oh yeah, he only collects the comic book size, so he's going to cut that for you. Yeah.
And what was I going to say? I just drew Cyclops, and he kind of looked like he was parkouring a little bit. So I'm giving you a free Sentinel.
Look at that. He made it smaller, so he threw in a Sentinel. What the heck?
Yeah, it was tricky. Yeah, this size, but I think it's cool. No, I want to confirm that the reference you gave me. It's not this costume, but this is the '90s Jim Lee costume, right?
I mean, that looks like it to me. Well, I'm not an expert on Cyclops, but that looks pretty much like the '90s Jim Lee style to me.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, because the one you sent had a short sleeve Cyclops, so but that seemed to be later.
Nope, Jablonski said, nope, yep, you got it. So you're good. So he was the one who took all of the references for me.
We don't have to listen to anybody else.
Yeah,
okay, great. As you can see, like I just there's texture in there, but just as soon as you add the line, it really like starts to come to life.
Ryan knows his X-Men.
Oh yeah.
What's your era, Jeff? You don't know Dupe, you don't know.
I know. No, well, see, my era. See, I being I was into this stuff so it's like 80s to like almost a hard stop at like 91. I collected a little while longer than that, but until about 93, early 94. But really, like I love there's some 70s stuff I love, but really like early 80s all the way up until about 91, and then I sort of dropped out of comics when I went to college and dropped out of the whole art scene and was out of the whole thing until about 2011. I went with a girlfriend of mine. I had my daughter and she had her kids, and she goes, "Hey, there's a comic book convention 5 minutes away. Do you want to go?" And I was like, "Well, you guess you've never been to one, so sure, we can take the kids." And I've told this story a million times, but Herb Trempe was there, who was the guy who first drew Wolverine in the comics. And I was like, asked my girl, I was like, "Do you mind if I get a sketch?" She's like, "No, go ahead." So I got a sketch, and that's all it took. And I was back into buying comics again and back into the art, and totally forgot how much I loved this. And ever since then, I've been back in it. And I was lucky enough to hook up with Ken, and who had just started this 4C Comics thing. And I've been a hell of a ride, I got to tell you. It's been a good few years and made some great friends and got a lot of great art. And what the great thing is we've gotten a lot of people great art, which is, I mean, we're talking, thousands of pieces of artwork have been created by 4C Comics for people. So it's pretty amazing to think of, if all the art that would not have been created if Ken hadn't started this thing. So
that's true, because we're here, but like just doing the artwork's one thing, but facilitating the the platform and everything is it's worth a lot. So we appreciate it on the artist side, and I'm sure on the fan side as well.
Right. Yeah. No.
All right, thank you. Good to hear.
So the Cyclops guy's in here. Is there anything? What? I don't know what. I mean, I'm kind of far along, but what am I asking? Are you happy?
I'm trying to. I think they were in the chat. I was pretty sure they were in the chat earlier. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Where are you? Sorry, I've got all these references for the prices. Wait a minute. And the pieces, and this one is for dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this one was for Devin. So he is definitely out there. He says looks amazing. That's right.
Okay, great.
And he said, "Yep, that's the right style." And yeah, Devin, I hope you're happy. He threw in the Sentinel head. He probably wasn't even expecting that, so he should be pretty happy with that, I think.
Yeah, it'll look cool when I trim it down. I'm happy with that optic smoke. Kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's very close. I might add some highlights and stuff, but
Sure.
we'll come back to that.
There you go.
Let me show you. I'll start this. This one's a complicated one.
Oh yeah.
This one is J. Scott Campbell. This is after your time, I guess. J. Scott Campbell's Danger Girls.
Oh yeah. I'm familiar with. I've never read it. I'm familiar with the name, and I've definitely seen art from it, but I've never read it. But look at that! Wow, this
is them. Can you see the line, or is it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we can see it. Oh yeah, we can see the line work very well. Yeah, that's great.
Them as infiltrating the Playboy mansion, apparently. So I'll work on one of them at least. Printing up invoices?
No, I don't know. It was something that was in my printer queue. So I don't know. It looks like a copy or something.
Okay, sorry. I'm just mixing.
No, you're good. I was trying to go through my list to see who this was for. It's amazing.
So same like the Supergirl. We'll just kind of start with a little flat color.
I think this one's for Chad, if I'm not mistaken. Jablonski, is that right? Yeah, there you go. This one's for Chad. Yep. Sorry, you put it in the chat while I was looking to see who it was for. That's great. And then Andrew has one that is just like I can't like that one. I can't wait to see what you do with.
Which one's that?
So Andrew wanted he was his thing was, let me see, hold on. He wanted
The fantasy thing?
The fantasy warrior woman or wizard kind of woman, and with the costume and all that. Oh my god, it's just gonna look phenomenal. I don't even need to worry about it looking good. I just can't wait to see what it looks like.
Thanks. I'm excited about that. I didn't. I started it, but I didn't. It's not ready because
No. Yeah, you're fine.
I
That
ran out of
that
time.
was a later entry. The other ones we gave you right away. We wanted some time to think about it, so I didn't expect you to have that one queued up.
Yeah, and that was cool because it was kind of. It's not even a set character. It's kind of wide open.
Right. Oh yeah.
Does anyone know Tunnels and Trolls? Apparently, I didn't know about it, but Dungeons and Dragons came out, I don't know, in the late 70s or 80s, early 80s. And Tunnels and Trolls was the first competitor.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're rebooting that with a company called Rebellion. A British
Oh wow,
company.
they're gonna try and go up against Dungeons and Dragons again. They didn't get enough of a butt whipping the first time. All right, let's see how it goes.
Well, I did some drawings for the book, so.
Oh no, well then they're gonna take them down. No, I don't think there's any shortness of people who to play different role playing games. So that'll be fantastic.
Oops. Didn't make. Well, that's okay. There we go.
It's what they call happy accidents, right? That's what Bob Ross taught us.
Yeah.
Happy little
No,
accident.
It's okay. Work with it.
Right. That's this is the one thing you don't get when some people are doing digital art, is because it's so easy to just take a mistake and just erase it versus trying to, go with it and kind of move it into what you're doing. And that's why I like the kind of inspiration that comes from a natural drawing.
Yeah. And then there's the whatever the mixture of the paint, the texture of the paper, all these variables.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with people who do digital art. I mean, digital art can be amazing and it's great. I just really like the texture of, of doing it on paper and how it looks. And even the stuff that I own, how it feels, and to look at it, at an angle when the light's reflecting off of it and see the different layers of even black, that a digital piece, if you were to print it out, would just appear one shade of black, but even something that's someone's done in ink, you can just see the layers.
Absolutely. It's funny because I try and delete all that stuff when I scan it in, but that's the kind of stuff you want to see in an artist edition.
Right. Oh yeah, the tactileness of it, as Marcus said. Yeah.
I had something, but I lost it.
Happens to me all the time. And just to let everybody know, so Kagan's got probably about another 10 minutes left till he's got to get out of here. I promised him I wouldn't let him be late. So for everybody that's out there, we got about 10 more minutes of him.
Oh yeah, well, let me know if you want me to go back to something. I think I can get. Can you see that? Is that?
Oh yeah, no, we can see it.
Let me see if I can zoom in for you.
You can always just pick it up, move it closer to the camera if you want. You don't have to change the whole thing. You can just hold it up a little bit if you like.
That's a little bit zoomed in.
Yeah.
I guess I could look it up. I know these are the Danger Girls. I don't remember who's who. Just checking.
Well, what I'm gonna love about yours versus like J. Scott Campbell's is I'm sure that once you get them done, they're all gonna look a little bit different, and not just like their hair.
Yeah.
Jeff Campbell has he's got a very way of making most of his females have the exact same face, and then they just have little different color hair or a different shade of skin tone or stuff. It's just, it's a wonderful style. His stuff is very pretty, but it's like there's not a whole lot of like, variation in how some of the characters look if you were to cover up their hair.
Yeah.
But I know there's people out there who love his stuff. I'm not saying anything bad about J. Scott Campbell's stuff.
No.
It's very pretty. Oh, there you go. Marcus is like, hey, one of the girls has a mole. Well, that changes everything.
Oh, well, you tell me, because so this is the one with the whip, and this is the one who's a redhead, I guess, or no, she wears red.
Sure.
I don't know which one. Tell me where the mole is.
Oh, yeah, Marcus, we need to know which one has the mole and where the mole is located. Brendan, yes, you are slipping in under the wire because Kagan's leaving in a couple minutes. But if you would like to get a claim, please feel free. The prices and options are on the bottom of the screen. So if you want something, jump on in. We can add you in there. We already had a few claims tonight on top of the pre-show list, but we can definitely fit you in.
Yeah.
Marcus says the one with the whip, Sydney Savage. Okay, where is this mole, Marcus? If you're not trolling us, we need to know where the mole is located. And Brendan, you can claim a full figure color. That's great. You just have to tell us what character you would like. It's on her face. Look it up. Okay. I'm writing stuff down. Marcus, you look it up. You're supposed to know.
Yeah. I'll look it up now that I know. Yeah, we don't want to miss those details. There's
Marcus, you can't be a know-it-all and not know it all. It doesn't work that way. You got to know it all. I've got a feeling Brendan Lindsay's thinking about what he wants. He's mulling it over.
You can't. Yeah.
He says, I don't know what I want, but I want a full figure and I want it to be color. And I'm like, yeah, that's that. Yeah, I get it.
And if you want, you can tell me where to put any kind of mole. I'll do it.
He's willing to put the mole anywhere. All right. He says he wants to know if he can do a Luffy from One Piece, the Netflix version. So there you go. All right. I will write that all on there. Because of that sentence, I know what Netflix is and I know what One Piece is, but I've never watched it. But I'm familiar with it existing. So there we go.
Netflix I'm going to have to do some homework on that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, the new season just came out recently, so you should be able to find some.
They're kind of pirate superheroes.
Pirate superheroes, okay. Yes, Ken is way more familiar than I.
I'll tell you what. I had some.
You had some
art from.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Week, and I sold the hell out of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is turning out good. And now I'm comfortable, and I'm getting into. Whereas at the beginning I didn't want to do the details, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I love that you're finally getting into the detail rhythm, and you got 5 minutes. Next time we're going to do an hour and 40-minute show off the air, and then we're going to start the show. And then he'll just be flying through these.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yes, warm up for him to start, bouncing around from different aspects of what he was doing.
Hey, Ken, will you put your email back up on the screen? Yeah, you can just email Ken and he'll send you an invoice when he sends out all the invoices, okay? His email is going to be krcarson13@hotmail.com. It's on the screen right now. So you can just email him and I'm writing it down. So I'll make sure Ken gets all of these guys, and I'll make sure that Kagan gets them all. And then, like I said, as soon as we get Ken gets time to email these guys. As soon as you guys get your invoices, the faster you pay, the faster we can, he'll be finished with all these pieces and he's going to mail them all out to us. So that we want to get Kagan paid. We want to get you guys your art. So it's all, once we send you these invoices, please make sure you look out for it and pay us as early as you can so that you can get your pieces as quickly as possible.
And these guys are good. They send me the money right away, and that makes me feel really guilty, and then I work on the pieces really quick.
Exactly. So yeah, the faster we send you the invoice and you pay us, we pay him, and bing, bada, boom, everybody's happy.
Okay, let's do a little tour while
Oh yeah,
we get the last few
all right.
minutes.
So we got, look at that.
That. I think that one's going to be great. That one's going to be very fun.
All right. So we had that's an awesome piece right there.
We got Cyclops. We'll trim that down to size. She-Hulk. I just kind of laid in the color, but time did fly. But we'll have a lot of fun with that. And if this person's in the chat, I hope you don't mind that I kind of riffed on the Captain America cover, but I think it'll be fun. And
yeah,
if you want me to kind of make it look like a courtroom scene, I'll see what I can do. There's She-Hulk as the Copper Tone girl.
Yeah,
It'll be fun. I didn't work on this one, but you can see that
it's got the She-Hulk Jen Walters face in there. Oh yeah, she's in the court. She's going to be sitting on a bunch of broken stuff. Oh, that's great. Look at that.
yeah, she's got the did I do that face. Okay.
Wow. Just wow.
Go Girl there is in progress. I'm gonna go in with this and do the this is kind of rough, so I need another 20 minutes finalizing.
Oh yeah, noodling away at that one. That's going to be great.
That will be good. Rogue, I'm excited about that one too.
Oh, there you go, Jablonski. Look at that beauty. Wow.
Supergirl is coming along.
Yeah, look at that. That's that $700 option, guys. It's just killer.
Oh, and then if you're wondering, let's just, oh my, I can't do it without.
Oh, see, look at that.
That's going to be cool. I don't want to take it all off because I might need it.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And Lucy's coming along.
Oh yeah. Look at her. That's so awesome.
Look at that.
Lace. Oh, and the bonnet. That's great.
And I got my Marina sketched out. I didn't work on her yet, but she's coming along.
Yeah. And that's going to be one of the black and white ones, guys. But he said he might throw a little color in. And that's great. And we've got, there he is. So yeah, so I got 5 more for you, unless anybody else wants to chime in at the last second. But that's what I got to add on to the list. So I'll make copies of all those and I'll send those to you, sir. And there we go. Oh yeah, hold on. If you're gonna turn that one off, Ken, you have to turn his mic on because now we can't hear. Oh, or you can. There we go. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, now that one's off. Now that's we're back at this and that. Wait. Hold on. He's gonna turn on his mic right now, maybe.
Now,
okay. Well, now there you go. Now we're good. Perfect. So once again, Kagan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure to have you on again. And like you said, maybe seasonally he'll be on, but once again, guys, we can't promise the prices are going to last. So you guys definitely got a great deal. Yeah, everybody's been ecstatic about what you've done, man. It's great.
Oh, that's great to hear. I will. I'll post them on my Instagram as they're done. Unless you want it to be a surprise, don't look at my Instagram, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, don't look if you want it to be a surprise. There you go. But no, thank you guys, and thank everybody out there who's in the chat. Thank everybody who got a piece from Kagan. And like I said, Kagan's going to be at Toronto this weekend.
Thing.
So please look out for him there. And we're going to be at MegaCon in Florida this weekend. So look out for us. We're going to do a lot of live streaming from there too. So keep watching. And don't forget that the Mad Book is coming out April 1st, and he did the cool Batman stuff in there. And I know Bill wants to probably already know if any of that stuff's for sale, because I'm sure he wants to buy some of your art from that. So we'll let you guys work that stuff out. But thank you so much, Kagan. It's always a pleasure, bud.
Thanks to everyone who got something, and thanks to everyone who watched. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you all next week. Have a great night, and